So many personal trainers fail to raise their prices often enough. And when they do, they're often incredibly scared or worried about what the outcome might be, whether they lose clients, whether they piss clients off. But here is exactly what happens when you rise prices every single year as a personal trainer. And we know everything in this world goes up in price. Every single year, everything goes up and up and up. And that's down to inflation. So essentially, if you are charging the same as you did last year because of inflation, that essentially erodes your money away. So you're actually earning even less than you earned in the previous year, which is why it's so incredibly important that you ensure that you rise your prices in line with inflation at least every single year. But also just to progress your business. Now remember, we want to be in front of high net worth individuals, which basically means we need to make your time more scarce. So we want to increase your prices so fewer people can actually afford your services. That way we can start to charge a premium for your hourly rates or a premium for the packages that you create for your clients. And from there on in, you can actually work a lot less, but also earn more money than you did in the previous year. As I said in the intro, so many personal trainers are very, very worried about increasing prices because they think that as soon as they increase prices, their clients will leave them and they'll be left with no business and their business will collapse and they'll have to go and get a desk job. The reality is incredibly different if you do things the right way. Now, the way I do this, and now I increase my prices every single year without fail, and I always do it at the same time of year. Now what I do is I have a 3-month rule. Let me explain how this works. My prices increase every single year on the 1st of April, and they have done for the past 10 years. And you know what? Next year, they will increase again on the 1st of April. And the year after that, they will increase again. So first of all, because I keep doing this every single year, clients now expect it. So it's not coming out the blue. They know that come 1st of April, Rob will be putting his prices up. But I don't just say to them with 2 weeks notice, just let you know those prices are going up just to remind you. No, I put my 3-month rule in. Now I give them a full 3 months notice to let them know what their current rate is and what their new rate will be. So I make a point of emailing and messaging and actually speaking to my clients on the first week back in January. Now, in the email and messaging, I always deliver 3 points. And this is to not necessarily hide the fact, but massage the fact that their prices are going to go up. So the 3 things I do, very simple. Point 1, the admin update. Here are the links to your PARQ, your new PARQ that I want you to fill in for this year, and also the terms and conditions. That's number 1, nice and simple, something for them to do. Number 2, I say, as of the 1st of April, your prices will increase X amount per session. Keep it dead easy. Not going over the top on this at all. I don't want to elaborate on that at all. That's what's going to happen, and I won't be budged for it either. And point 3, I always try and put a slight softener in. Like something, if there's anything else that you'd like me to include in your training, or I might be holding a drinks party for my clients, what we call a bit of a sandwich. Okay, so we've got 2 pretty nice things at the beginning and the end of the email, and that price rise sits right in the middle. Now, I do this every single year without fail, so clients are expecting it, and that's the most important thing. None of us like to be hit with an increased bill without knowing. Now, this was demonstrated to me just last week. We're in January at the moment, and my client says to me, Rob, I saw your email. Prices go up, I appreciate it go up. At least you didn't do it like my gardener. Now, my gardener just said to me on the day, oh, just to let you know, my prices are going up X amount. He gave him 0 notice, and that's what pisses people off. As long as you are straightforward with your clients, they will respect your decision. And giving them 3 months, I always say that gives you 3 months to, if you want to find a new trainer, fantastic, but you're not just going to be dropped on the spot if you were to look to move somewhere else. And you know what? No clients have ever left me due to a price increase. And that continues to be the case after 10 price increases consecutively. So if you're feeling really, really nervous, don't worry too much about increasing your prices. As long as you do it with integrity, which is what your business needs to have and what you need to have to make sure you get in front of the right people. Now remember, increasing prices is also incredibly important for how people see you. People value what they pay for. And rightly or wrongly, people put more value on something that is more expensive. So if you become more expensive, clients will start backing you even more because they are investing in themselves, but more importantly, they are investing in you. So stay consistent with your price increases. Remember, it's not a race to the bottom. We don't want to be dealing with £25, £30 an hour personal trainers. No. We need to move ourselves completely apart into a completely different league. Start this year. Make sure you increase your prices. Make sure you do it correctly and with integrity. And let me know in the comments down below how you got on. If you need any help, I'll be there in the comments as well. So please get in touch. But if you haven't liked and subscribed to this channel, please do, because it will help me get to more personal trainers just like you.